Middle East tensions are escalating fast as Israel pauses attacks on Iran's gas facilities while Iran retaliates with strikes on Israeli energy infrastructure. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced that his country would refrain from further strikes on Iran's key gas fields after receiving a direct warning from U.S. President Donald Trump. The warning came following Israel's recent attack on Iran's South Pars gas field, which supplies vital energy to Iranian civilians. Trump said he had not been informed about the operation and instructed Israel to avoid targeting civilian energy infrastructure in the future. Netanyahu confirmed that Israel would comply, highlighting that coordination with the U.S. continues on other military objectives. In retaliation, Iran targeted Israel's Haifa oil refinery, the nation's largest oil processing facility, and also attacked Qatar's Ras Laffan processing plant, part of the world's biggest gas field. These strikes triggered sharp increases in global oil and gas prices. In the UK, household gas bills could rise by £20 to £30 per month if the disruption continues, while Brent crude and Asian oil benchmarks surged to levels reminiscent of the 2022 energy crisis. Analysts warn that inflation could accelerate globally, affecting commodities like jet fuel, fertilizer, wheat, aluminum, and steel. At a press briefing, Netanyahu stressed that Israel's operations are precise and goal-oriented. He reiterated that Israel aims to neutralize Iran's nuclear program, dismantle ballistic missile capabilities, and create conditions for greater freedoms for the Iranian people. He denied that Israel has dragged the U.S. into the conflict, asserting that operations against the gas field were executed independently. Israeli military action has also focused on eliminating top Iranian commanders and officials linked to suppressing protests. While this has weakened the regime's leadership, analysts caution that replacing them with inexperienced, hardline figures could make the regime more resilient and unpredictable. On the ground, civilians in Iran face dual threats: missile strikes from the air and heavy policing on the streets. Regular police attendance has reportedly decreased, but paramilitary forces continue patrols, warning protesters that any unrest will be treated as hostile activity. U.S. defense officials acknowledge that Israel and the United States may have slightly different strategic objectives. Pentagon Secretary of Defense Pete Hackett confirmed that while U.S. objectives remain clear, allied nations like Israel pursue their own goals. U.S. bombers continue operations in the region, but no end date for the conflict has been announced. The ongoing war has global repercussions. Energy security, regional stability, and the risk of wider escalation have already triggered a spike in commodity prices worldwide. Economists warn that if the conflict persists, inflation could worsen, mortgage rates may rise, and global financial markets could face prolonged volatility. As of Monday evening, Iranian media reports fresh attacks in Tehran. Israel remains on alert, prepared for potential retaliatory strikes. Observers emphasize that the conflict remains unpredictable, with civilians and military forces caught in a highly volatile environment. The world now watches closely as Israel, Iran, and the United States navigate this dangerous conflict, balancing military objectives with economic consequences that are felt worldwide.